Shovel Knight. Let's give the chat a minute to see if anyone's going to show up. So yeah, I played the Mega Man Legacy Collection, and now, after all that, I'm going to play something a little bit easier. I think. Oh, they're short anyway. So, I just need to make sure that the title is right, because people on Twitch probably don't want to click on this expecting Mega Man and then get Shovel Knight. It's just a new title. Shovel. Oh. Shovel Knight again. I don't know if Twitch doesn't update it because I'm on the page or because it actually doesn't do it on the page. Anyway, we have someone joining us already. Let's start a game. It's a fresh game. I have watched people play it, but I haven't played it myself. So let's start a new adventure as Shovel Knight. Just call it. Easy enough. Wait, remember what file this is if I play it in a different file. Yes. I think this would be hilarious if we played in opposite mode. So now we're playing Girl Shovel Knight, and welcome to the stream. I think the cutscenes will always be male Shovel Knight, but all the in-game interactions should be Girl Shovel Knight and female bosses. Does this mean the main villain is male now? Anyway, just enjoy the intro. I'm gonna let the story parts play, so people know what's going on, in case you haven't played it before. I also like the classic highlight things in a color, they're very important. So basically, he was venturing with Shield Knight, and Shield Knight was lost, and then he became a farmer that's left his shovel. But then, all the land was taken over by evil knights because he wasn't there adventuring. Look at the back of his chest plate. It's even the back of his chest plate has muscle on it. Anyway, it just starts right into the first level. Oh, I super need to change the configuration. It's showing up badly. Now the game's showing up okay on Twitch. On my screen, it's not quite in the screen. It should be fine. I don't think I can change that right now anyway. Oh, I can. Pardon me for a moment while I adjust this. Apparently, I didn't save the setting on the first one. So yeah, it's a classic style game. The idea is to get a lot of money. You can only buy things every 2 years. Oh, and sometimes you're saving the world too. Or at least a small piece of the world we inhabit. Some of the walls have secrets in them. Just have to try and get them and see. So you can bounce on the shovel, like in DuckTales. You can also break these checkpoints, but I'm not going to do that right now. I might not do that on this run. We'll see. I think there's a achievement for breaking a bunch of checkpoints and finishing level. It's not my concern right now. But perhaps I'll do a full achievement run. As I said, I have watched the playlist, so I kind of know those pretty but I do not know later levels all that well. So, right now the game is just teaching us some basic controls without telling us. Supposed to figure it out. Like whenever you see an out of place thing on the wall, you pick it up. Sometimes the enemies are dead. The game is pretty good at teaching you all the things you need to know before it's important. Now here is a music school, and there's a guy later on, pretty much right away, in all honesty, that will give us money for those. It also unlocks the BGM for us to play music player. I'm not sure if I want to save those up, or if I want to cash them as we get them. This will depend on our relative money. Welcome to the stream. Just in the first training stage of SHOVELRY right now. Try not to die embarrassingly in the tutorial level. But we'll see what happens. So I will do a lot of just shoveling the walls in case there's a hidden secret. As far as I know, there's not too many of those, but I'm pretty sure they exist. And there's first death. So when you die, you lose some of your money, but it's in handy little sacks. Oh my god, I'm horrible at aiming downwards apparently. But you can pick up the money that you dropped, but if you die again, kind of like in Dark Souls, it goes away. So the money in that secret is gone now. It's not a hard secret room, but it's fairly accurate when you download jabs. Now, I'm pretty sure, even if we die, as long as you don't leave the level. I know, right? In the tutorial, no less. But as long as you don't leave the level, I'm pretty sure that we keep all the music scrolls, no matter how many times you die. There's one of those hidden secrets I was talking about. I missed a lot of money behind there, but I don't want the money up there to disappear either. It's basically Minecraft fantasy SHOVELRY. There are a lot of enemies around here with like the big 2 hits, which is good for bouncing. this one's pretty annoying because the shuffle's over quick, and if you kill him, and you're not, or you just miss the bounce, he knocks you into a pit. And that's one of the main complaints a lot of people have about this game, is that it has that annoying when you get hit, it knocks you backwards. But some people say that ruins the game, where if they just played the game a little bit longer, there's a suit of armor that negates that. Like, you can get other armor than the new stuff. I love when that happens. All the loot on the ship. So I think this guy just walk off the edge. I don't know if I can adjust my volume compared to what I'm doing on PlayStation. Normally when I do a stream, I'm in a part, so I think it prioritizes that. I could try turning the audio down. How's that? Can you still hear the game? I don't want to turn the game down too low, so... hopefully that's enough. Anytime you see a conveniently placed enemy near the edge of the screen, it probably leads to a secret. That's just in any game, not just Shovel Knight. Too bad the money doesn't fly into you, so I can just chain all those guys. Okay, and here's a boss in the tutorial stage. So, as you can see, the Black Knight is of the same order as Shovel Knight. Yeah, so the Enchanter, because we switched everyone, then the cutscenes will be Enchantress. Also Black Knight's a girl, so there's that. Not too hard, but does have a couple strong attacks. And since we have basically no life, it's a bit of a tough fight. I'm trying to show off all the Black Knight's attacks, but there we go. So you can bounce most projectiles back with the shovel. Most bosses you can just keep doing the punching attack on, and apparently you can't punch projectiles. The plunging attack is pretty much the best attack, because it allows you to hit multiple times by bouncing up and down, whereas with the shovel you just kind of have to get in close and hit them. You do not have much range in this game, right now. Also, the Black Knight just didn't die. And after every, I think it's after every stage, you have a camping sequence, where sometimes you have a dream and sometimes you don't. So, just in case you're wondering, this is a dream. Shield Knight is also a dude now, hilariously. And you can cover up your campfire, because only you can prevent forest fires. Okay, so you can't do anything if you go in town, see? You have to do this part. So everyone's always making fun of our weapon. No one has any confidence in our shovel. So this is the bard. And this is the one who's going to give us money for music sheets. I'm going to cash these in now. There's a couple things to do in town before we head out. Namely, before we talk to any of these people, I'm going to go down here. And this is probably the most important person to talk to right now. It is the Troupal Acolyte. So we will hear about the Troupal King. Half trout and half apple. Because you can buy 2 chalices here, which are basically full heals. And we're gonna buy both of them. Because it basically triples our HP when we get those filled up. We also hail the King of Fruit and Fish, Long-Winged Stembro. Then there's Chester, who pops up all the time, and wants to sell us things. We're gonna buy this fishing rod, because when we buy the chalice, we get some useful stuff out of it. And you see this weird thing on the wall here? How that red piece sticks inwards? And up there too, because you see the ceiling, the red on it wrapped around. So you can find secrets like that. This guy tells awful jokes. I think there's an achievement for listening to all of them, but we're not going to be too concerned about that. There's another secret here, where we can play a game. We'll get some money back. I'll play it now, just to see if we can make our money back on it. The idea is we need to bounce these potion bottles into these targets. And we really want to hit the red ones. And if we get enough points, we'll get paid more than we spent. I don't know if it's just a matter of there's so many potions, or the game ends with so many potions hit the ground. But it's a fun game. And it's easier to do when we get better gear. Actually had a pretty good score on the first try. So we actually beat the highest score for the achievement, which gives us effectively 500 more gold than we would normally have. So whenever someone wants to talk to you, they're usually bouncing up and down because they've got ants in their pants or something. So now we can talk to this guy down here. Because he can't decide what he wants. So we're going to buy this meal ticket off of him. And he has a bunch, but they get more expensive each time you buy one. Then this guy goes nuts, and he really wants to cook us something. So we're going to let him. And this will give us a permanent health upgrade. This is like a peanut butter sandwich. It's not what I was expecting for a meal ticket. We can buy more magic here, but we don't quite have enough. The fishing rod does use magic, though. This hedge farmer doesn't believe we're Shovel Knight. So we dig up this dirt that has nothing in it, and he goes nuts. This girl here wants to play with us. If we bounce on this ring long enough, there's an achievement. You have to bounce on it without hitting anything, and that elf girl counts as hitting something, I'm pretty sure. And then it's just gone. But the elf girl is important, because you can stand on her and get another music scroll. I don't know how you'd ever figure out that you could do that without watching someone else do it, unless you're just bouncing around. I guess if you're doing the ring, you're bouncing on the ring, you can find out by accident. But now we'll get a magic upgrade. I think the magic caps at 100, so we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Now we can leave the first town. I'm gonna steal this kid's ring again, though. Okay. I'm actually leaving this time. So once we leave the town, I know there's a chest up there. Lady, I'm boring your shoulders. Okay, so now that we left town, we can actually move around the map. So these gates, you have to defeat certain knights to get through them. But we're gonna meet the Treble King here. I do need aid. Fill it with your ichor. We're just gonna get 2 ichor renewal. The other ones are neat, but this is by far the most useful. We do have to watch them dance, though, before they give it to us. So if you have something to drink, I recommend taking a sip, maybe grab a snack, because you can't skip this dance. Pretty intricate. Not the Treble King, but all his subjects. The king just has a few seizures in the middle, once in a while. So... I think he's ready now? There we go. Spits out some of his ichor juice. So the first gate is for Spectre Knight. So I'm going to do Pride More Keep first, which is where you normally fight King Knight, but since I put it on reverse mode, it's Queen Knight. The only difference with reverse mode is that it gender bends it. Doesn't actually change the game, but no one seems to play this on stream, so I figured why not. Not afraid to play Girl Knight. So if you see these sparkles at the bottom of this pit, this is a place we can use the fish hook. And it's like Pokemon fishing. You have to wait for the exclamation mark and then hit the button. And sometimes it'll pull up a money fish, sometimes it'll pull up a food fish, sometimes it'll pull up a treble, and they'll refill some ichor if you have an empty chalice. The chalices are very powerful because they refill all your health and all your magic. So only like using in those dire situations. Also, if anyone watching the stream happens to know of a secret that I missed, feel free to let me know. I might not do it right away, because I have chat on a different screen, but I'll certainly keep it in mind. Also, why are there so many piles of dirt in a castle made out of gold? It's an oversight on Queen Knights, but... So the fact that you can knock these guys' heads off is pretty important later, because I know that there's a place for me to do that, to get somewhere. I can't quite remember where. And these guys are shields, to try and block our shovel. They do have an attack, and they are vulnerable to the downward thrust when they're doing it. But as you can see, I wasn't very good at it. There's a big theme in this game of bouncing on enemies to get to higher platforms. This is pretty classic. Stuff that falls down your head when you go under it. Okay, so this room is quite possible to die on. And you just have to... So that outline is for male Shovel Knight. Look how we don't fit into this outline. Okay, so the idea here is we get this blue chest, and the blue chest will always have chest in it. And he just doesn't let you have the treasure. You have to buy the treasure from him. So now we have the ability to shoot fireballs. And welcome to the stream, whoever just joined. We're just going through Pridemore Keep. And we're in reverse mode, where all the boys are girls, and all the girls are boys. So we're gonna fight Queen Knight. Shovel that guy. Okay, so here, it's much easier if we don't break every single block to get to the extra area. This is one of the places where that helmet breaking off can help you get to the ladder if you mess up. Just gonna shovel this guy. Spade and needed. I love how Shovel Knight just leaps into the chest face first. Just like, I can't wait to get my face over this treasure. So, well, I'm Girl Shovel Knight, so her face. You're going further this way. I actually go like all the way. But I do want to get this checkpoint, in case I die. You have to bounce around all over the place. So this is where we're going to use our firepower first. Actually, want to be right here. You don't want to get hit by these fireballs, or we'll just get knocked in the head. Apparently those things have names. The real king is in that underground area in town, and I think he has names for them, and we just basically killed his pets. I think the possibility existed to shovel bounce up on top of here, but clearly didn't work out. I'm going to spend extra care trying to get to all the secrets in the first few levels especially, because we really need the money. Later in the game, we'll lose money left and right, we'll gain money left and right. Right now it's important for us to keep a handle on it. Basically, once we get all the health and magic upgrades, it doesn't matter so much anymore. And even if you take damage, it's worth fighting those knights because they drop a lot of money, which I just finished saying is so important. Also, do you like these rats with the little helicopter packs? They're like the most amazing rats ever. They will not hesitate to kill us though, so don't praise the rat too much. So these books will open up like mystic pages. And we can walk on them to go away. We can also go fishing here. Let's do that. Stay thy fortnight. I bring gifts from the travel kingdom. Okay, so, let's just drink an Ichor, and fish him up again, and see what he gives us. The King of Fishing. So we got an Ichor of Boldness, it just gives us a random one or whatever. That makes us invincible, which makes this section a little bit easier, if we choose to use it. And it almost turned out that we should have, but it was okay in the end. There's also lots of winners here. Like what King Arcadia has in the Zelda CDI games. I don't mind taking a bit of damage against the Griffin because the last one got me, so this one might got me too. So we just killed and ate that guy's pet. Getting us set up really well for the boss fight. Look at Queen Knight's armor. I think she's flattering herself. You aren't even a real queen. A decadent dandy. Shovel justice. So yeah, we're just gonna bounce a couple times on the Queen Okay. So the health system is, there's a health indicator, and each one is actually 2 hits. Well, I think there are some attacks that deal double damage. It's actually kind of ridiculous, so this confetti damages us. I'm alive. Gonna have another sleep. Even though we're already fully healed. Sleep anyway. Alright. This shovel represents the light of the hope of the universe. Okay, so like in Super Mario Bros. 3, sometimes you get these battle areas that pop up. They're worth doing. Got some loot in them. This game borrows heavily from a lot of classic Nintendo games. And, if you've played those games before, you probably have an idea what's going on. You've never played this before. Oh, they're usually pretty profitable. Didn't the Mario fights give you an item at the end? Here's the bard going nuts again. It's the perfect age to play at. They're definitely going to buy this meal ticket. At any opportunity that we can increase our health, especially since we're running with the healing icon. That was a roast hog, that was definitely worthwhile. Get some magic. I don't think there's anything down here for us right now, but we can talk to the king. Green Knight reigns no more, huzzah! I can't wait to greet Plume and Beaky. Yeah, about that. There are some things that we can buy from Chester here still. We just don't have enough money for it. Just hop right over there. So a lot of people say that this is the hardest stage in the game. Or at least the least fair. There's these little electric frogs from Blaze Blue. This is probably the level I'm most familiar with because the people that I watch play get stuck on the longest. So there's these ghosts, and we can't kill them. If we hit them, they just do their own thing. But there's going to be a lot of troll fighters here too. And these Dullahans, when you hit them, their head comes up. They're not very casual Dullahans. So yeah, this stage I'm a little bit more familiar with, so I'll probably find more of the secrets. Just because this is the one most people get stuck on, and it's because the section pops up a little bit later. So this guy is pretty tough, wise. Quite easy in practice. Little George 13s. Also, the background music in this part is just... I really like it. So this is the reason why people hate this stage. It's one of those stages that goes black. And that's a big problem for a lot of people. And not without reason. Like, they could have handled it a little bit better. But it is doable. So some more precision bouncing that I'm so good at. I wish we were Solid Snake. I didn't get through this video. Okay, so here's a trick. There's a secret there. You can knock them up multiple times, but look at this. It's a long time between the lightning, too. So the trip back up is notice. Did survive it though. But yeah, that was a pretty terrifying example. These guys have big heads. Their big heads weigh a lot. Enough to make these platforms. So you can bounce up and down to get the platform and go up, or you can just knock the head off. There's also a mission spot here. See if we pull up a trophy. We did. So I don't have any chalice space. So here we have to be a little bit careful. There's spikes in the ceiling, and there's water below, and as usual, water filters. Now we're getting into danger zone. There's enemies in the screen, there's spikes that we can't see. Lightning just does what it wants. And there's a platform we have to get on, and also blocks you have to break to ride the platform. Just get used to this because we're going to be in the dark for a while. Okay, luckily we can push this helmet around. This frog is going to bounce. Alright. There's a lot going on in this game. This is the most important secret, because this is where Chester is. And this is probably the most important item in the entire game. So, you basically win the game now with the phase logic. This is another reason I'm quite familiar with this level. You just turn invincible for a few seconds. It costs, like, next to no magic. It even lets you walk on spikes. It also holds you in the air while you're using it. So it just does everything. It's what you want from an amazing item. So hopefully this will just bounce smoothly over. And almost die in the water, like a boss. The good thing about the music is that if we die, it stays in our inventory. So it's like having 500 gold that we don't lose if we die. That's actually pretty awesome. You gotta like the Super Mario Brothers walking in front of the top. That's like a little bit of a problem though, in all that sense. There's a fishing spot there. Not too concerning right now. I'm just going to casually loot this while a giant skeleton is jumping at us with a dagger drawn. Why does a skeleton drop me? If he had meat, he wouldn't be a skeleton. Okay. I believe this is the final platforming section. It is not nice. Look how skinny this platform is. Now I can do some spooky platforming. Enemies and platforms now too, which remember if we get hit will make us go flying. As we were sinking because it was so dark. Alright, this is our boss checkpoint. They are near the skeletons every time. This is Spectre Knight, our boss for this level. Female Spectre Knight has actually done pretty well. You got cheesy fight lines. You can do basically this entire fight from this platform if you so desire. You have to move around a bit. But by and large, you can stay on this platform. We're getting some very easy patterns right now. Of course, you have to imagine that this is too easy. There must be some trick. Just wait. drink's coming. Probably about this health level. Guess what happened? You can't see now. We're basically gonna stick the same game plan. The only difference is you can't see very well. Be a little bit quiet through this section. And there we go. So there's the fan least favorite stage done. And this campsite has a chest. Which we do have to open this. If, like, we can walk by this chest, I'm pretty sure. Look how buff Shield Knight is hilarious. A chunky face. Yes, I did turn the volume down. Is it still louder than me? Hilariously, we also get money in this phase, and these enemies drop an extra amount of money. I'll try turning the game volume down even more. It's still a problem. Let me know how that is. And what's in the red chest? A meal ticket. So every time we go through all the gates, it'll move the cloud back, we can see further. We're going to go to town to spend this money before we die. So, prepare for a little bit of that. Here's the fog of war. So, if we get 2 meal tickets before we talk to this guy, which I will prioritize health over magic, he'll actually make us 2 meals at once. So we got pile of rocks and pile of rocks. That gave us 2 health upgrades. I actually don't know what those are supposed to be. Okay, so if we die, it doesn't matter so much now because we have so little. But, see, a bonus stage popped up. So this is a money stage, where we redo the boss's stage, kind of. It uses the same palette, more or less. And you just try and get as much money as possible without dying and losing it all. The reason I'm going hard on health is because of the trophal eye-core that we get. Since it basically doubles our health, it's just so good to have lots of health. Especially since we don't really have that many things to use magic. Yikes, spikes. If only I could phase to safety. Something like this. So there's stages like this too, where you have to get a certain boss item, and you basically troll some NPC out of his loot. They're very easy and predictable, like, you just always use the thing that the NPC told you. And they're usually pretty good about keeping you stocked up. I don't see any other secrets here. But yeah, and there's no reason to hold back, because your magic gets refilled between stages. Someone explain to me how that slime's alive. So with this epic amount of money, it might be slime magic. The adventure awaits. So we're actually going to buy some magic now, because I find that in games that have money, it's best to spend it, lest you lose it. Okay, so we can't actually get more health from him anyway. So there's nothing else to spend on right now, except for magic. Alright, so the first major barrier is Treasure Knight, who's stopping us from getting into this next town. Also, if we beat Plague Knight, we can take this path into that town. But let's do Treasure Knight first. I'm actually getting through this in good time. So it might be a two-parter for Shovel Coat. The requisite water stage. Going in and out of water is pretty annoying. Your jump keeps changing. It's a pretty good water stage though. It's certainly not the worst I've experienced. So I really want this shell guy to cooperate. He is not doing so, because he is an actual scum of the earth. It's the only way we can break that. These grey ones are apparently immune damage. So they'll continue to be annoying for the rest of my life. Oh good, a guy who throws stuff goes to the floor. It's like the worst idea ever trying to fight this guy underwater. I kinda left myself no choice. Also, we'll pretty much keep the phase lock at equipped for the rest of our lives for the reason that was just demonstrated. It's just too handy. Like, actually look at it go. So there's the way the game wants you to do this, by doing this. And there's the way I want to do this, which is just by using the phase locket. And also fish here, so why not? Also, could I point out, we are fishing underwater. No money fish. Money fish got away. Sad day. Like, look at the sheer convenience that we garner from this. It's also really good for fighting these guys. So, like, gold is metal, gems are rocks. Why do they float in bubbles? How come those ones don't float in bubbles? Confuses me greatly. Why do tentacles have eyeballs on them? Shovel Knight is a game of lies, and also a game of moves. We do want to fish here. Pretty nice fat shovel. Oh no, you're just gonna give me some music. That's pretty much the next best thing. Gas me. Sorcery is this? There. Not as bad as it looked. Now we have got ourselves trapped. So as you can see, Shovel Knight is just the richest guy. What a convenient chest. Oh, what an inconvenient chest. This is the worst chest ever. Once again, it's a great reason to have the phase locker equipped. Situations like that. And that. So you can use the phase locker to stop yourself from getting knocked into pits. It's a great way to use it. And Eel's alive. I haven't had a ride like that in ages. Okay, so now we got this anchor. which is basically the axe from Castlevania. I was not entirely sure that we'd be able to hit that the way we did. I do see the fishing spot. Worry not. A wish for a fish. Also reeled it in too early. Didn't know you could do that. And I died and lost a bunch of money trying to get a money fish, of all things. Well, this is a good opportunity to show off another feature of the fishing rod. You can grab money back from pits with the fishing rod, and you don't have to wait for the exclamation point, you just get it. I actually didn't know that was a thing, except someone in the YouTube comments of Mike Matei playing this said that, and now I know. I just want to check that wall, it seemed a little bit suspect. These are torpedoes though, so try not to get hit by their explosions. Knights are so annoying to fight in enclosed spaces because you can't goad them into moving their shield. I hate everything. You'd think if you keep holding the direction button, you just slide into the hole. Apparently that's not the case. Basically how it goes in these games. You look away for a second and you're dead. Luckily that pit doesn't necessarily kill you. Though the chances of landing on spikes are pretty high. There's the phase locket paying for itself again. You have a small opportunity to reposition and use it. I don't even know if there's a trick that we can use to get that. Here is blew a guy up with a missile. Everything is right in the world. The worst part was he died literally right before the checkpoint. I don't even know who this guy is. He's dead. I know exactly who he is. Look at how much money was in that chest. That is a banker's chest. I don't think there's any way to get up there though and kill those guys. It's probably in our best interest to pick up this magic since we're using magic so much. This guy is hitting me hard by itself. Money everywhere here. Delicious turkey. This part is hell itself. Apparently we can just get through hell, easy as that. One does simply walk in the Mordor. Look at Girl Treasure Knight. Kind of like a trench coat motif. Once again, we're largely going to just bounce on her head. It'll work 9 times out of 10. Since we're not going for a no damage run, it's fine. Basically, on this playthrough, as long as they take more damage than we do, I'm pretty satisfied. That looked like it would hurt someone's neck if they landed like that. Definitely seems painful. And after every battle we just collapse in the same clearing, no matter where we are on the map. No dream that time. Okay, so now we can get to a second town, and a new rival appears. So this is an armorer. We are wearing the stalwart plate. Let's get the final guard, so we can have more money in the long run. Also makes us Crimson Knight. This is a shovel smith. Gives us an upgrade for our shovel. I'm gonna get Trench Blade because it lets us dig in one swipe. It just saves so much time. That guy likes the horn. This guy's a big cock. There's a grumpy toad down there. Okay, so all these people in here just basically want to borrow money. So if we pay them, they leave. And we're out of money, but we have enough songs. We have enough songs to get some more. So we're actually going to buy that last person out. Because there's a little optional fight in there that's worth seeing. Oh my god, if these guys will let me leave, though. Just get to fight at least one of these guys first. So this guy named Rays is lost. And now he thinks we're the Black Knight. Menacing the village. Yeah, we're definitely gonna bury innocent people. Rays need to calm down. So he's definitely confused with the Black Knight. He has some pretty strong weapons. Because he can move around independent of them. But clever use of Phase Locket will let us just do what we want with him. Most enemies in the game just can't handle you ignoring their attacks. And they'll continue to try and do them until they die. And this is a good time to show off the Ichor renewal. Basically lets us do everything we just did again. And we actually got paid enough to make it worthwhile. I want to pick up some more Ichor first. Then he kind of blames us for not telling him, even though we really tried to. He suddenly knows we're Shovel Knight too. Now, if this guy would kindly not block our only path. Yeah, hang it over there. As long as it doesn't take us below 1,000, we should probably upgrade our magic, since now that we have the phase lock, we're using it like crazy. The bard just says basically the same stuff, so we'll skip that. Pretty much perfect. Because when we leave, we're probably gonna have to fight that other guy. There's also a bonus money stage going on there. I don't really want this Ichor, so I'll just drink it. aid me. And one of those. I'll take one of these. I'll just, I'll chug this so I can get the ice cream for Ichor. Now I can run double health chalice. And now you can fight this guy. This guy is kind of funny, from what I remember. So as always, Shovel Knight's just trying to be a pal. And then everyone's just so mad at Shovel Knight. The best part is how his hair blows in the wind, even when there's no wind. Alright. So this guy is just like, I did not want to use the Ichor, I forgot to change to the phase locket. Luckily, Ichor is free. I think this guy might even have a second phase. Okay, he gets so mad. If we get stunned, it actually hurts a lot. Contact damage does a full hit, it looks like. So now this guy is gonna cry. You'll always have your dignity. He has no dignity. I think we can beat him up and mug even more money out of him, too. So we actually were just like the biggest bully ever. This is a very convenient extra stage. So I believe there's no way to die in this stage. There's just lots of money to get. Now you could, of course, miss some of the money, but there's no time limit, and you don't run out of lives. There's our, shovel power coming into play right there. I would say it's money well spent already. I will try and get all of this. If I miss some, it's not a big deal, because you can just play a stage again and get money. Happy that worked out though. Huge payout. Alright, so I'll show you this little extra fight. I've got about a half hour left in the stream before I wrap it up, so we might get through the first half of the game. So this guy is wearing like a big fur collar coat and a helmet. He has no sense of fashion. This guy is actually pretty strong and super annoying. But if we can get him into a pattern like he just did, we can do so much damage so fast, it really doesn't make a difference. He does have other hats. We did not get to see them. But we made back more money than we spent. Mr. Hat's so awkward. Now we can actually bother him. Again. First, we're going to buy another shovel upgrade or two. How convenient that we have exactly enough for all the shovel upgrades. Alright, so now if we do a charge attack, we get a little bit more out of it. We scoop with one burst, and also, if we're at full health, we have a ranged attack. I'm going to try and get to him one more time, because I think he gives you something extra. We can talk to him again. And if I miss him again, then I'm not going to bother with it. No, we got another 1,000. So we spent 3,000 and we got like 6,000 back or something like that. So it's a pretty good investment. Now we need to do Plague Knight. I can't remember what the item from Plague Knight is, but I don't think it's very important. The burners effectively make it so that you can't turn around. So this is the move we got. This little sparkle on the ground. No shortage of treasure in Shovel. If you're a person that likes treasure, Shovel Knight is definitely your game. Treasure for days. We can also bounce this, basically as long as we want. As long as we can keep hitting it. Or if it just hits me. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty embarrassing death. Totally avoidable, and it's because I was playing with something that I shouldn't have. Just like in real life, you play with something you shouldn't, you're probably gonna die. So your parents always tell you anyway. It's really not that true. You can also shovel up anything that is out of reach. You can fish there, but I've shown off fishing quite a few times. Another music sheet for us. doing pretty well from these sheets, considering I don't know where half of them are. I was half expecting that to be a bomb, in all honesty. So I think the bombs that this guy throws can bounce back, but I did not show it off very well. If you've seen the Dark Crystal, look at that monster that just attacked us and try and convince me that it isn't mine with the Dark Crystal little dog thing. They also appear like every second there is in this stage. And what do you know? There's a secret. The secret's pretty easy in this because you have to use his enemies to get up. But it's the one that gives you the item, which is why I remember where it is. The alchemy coin, we are a little bit short, but we can get money right here. Okay, so in all honesty, I have no idea what the alchemy coin really does. I guess when you kill an enemy with it, it gives you extra money. I'll try it. Seems you're working out for us. I do want to bounce on this guy though. Pretty unfortunate layout for someone who likes to bounce. Maybe we can get this guy to come over, and we can just get that. I don't think he wants to play that game, though. Fine. We can come back and get that later. Levels are replayable. That is a weird. Probably take an opportunity to, I guess I won't take the opportunity to suck down an I-core because we don't have any. But we got healed, so it's all good. That means I have to stop being lazy. You know the game's gotten serious when the enemies learn the plunging attack. That actually does so much damage, it's barely worth fighting. sorcery is the secret on a ladder. Looks like a little bit amazing. A lot of money though. What we got here? Wall burners on ladders. If your life wasn't complete before, it has to be complete now. You can get roasted on a ladder. The world we live in. Slime Shovel Knight. The game is being very generous with the health. I guess they realize that perhaps this is a section where you can lose a lot of health in. I'm very happy to have this start right now. This is better than cheating. Wow, we just skipped like half the screen. This could bubble with a little bit more frequency. Great. And since we're empty, I'm going to hope that there's a treble here that has something useful. Except it was just money. We're gonna fight the boss anyway. For the boss, we're definitely using the phase locket. Now we're gonna fight Plague Knight. Now, Plague Knight is actually the character that we can play as in the next story, after we beat this one. Although I'll probably switch it back to normal mode, so we'll be playing as male Plague Knight, which has a different costume. Use the locket at the start, try and keep my shovel spark going as long as possible. We've lost it, but the train's not very good for it right now anyway. So Plague Knight, as you can see, likes explosions. Also levels called the Explodatorium, so if you couldn't guess, this makes it painfully obvious. Once again, the shovel bounce is our main attack. It's just so good. We may have time for one more. Actually, I think this unlocks a special stage. See if we get a dream. Dreams pay out pretty well. Money-wise. We do not. Alright, unless something pops up, we're gonna go get some ichor. If you pick dance, he will just do the whole dance routine again, which is still unskippable. So, don't pick dance unless you want to take a drink and don't want to pause the game for whatever reason. So the Hall of Champions is actually a pretty useful level. And it's going to cost us a lot to get in, but it's totally worth it, because there's a super secret in here, which is different for every platform, So the super secret we get here will be different for the Xbox players, be different for the PC players. And the objective here, we're trapped in here until we defeat every single ghost. And as we found out before, the ghosts are immune to damage, except from this crystal ball, which turns them into money. And when we defeat every single ghost in the room, it'll light up and let us know. So if the room doesn't light up, then there's a ghost that is still alive. There we go, the room's turned gold. So we have to make the whole thing light up. There's a hole there. So it looks like you have to land between all the knights. And the holes are on the knights. I don't think this spot will hide you from the ghosts. This side room will also light up when we leave this room. So all you have to do is beat this room successfully. Gives us lots of balls to handle the room with. Apparently this ghost is the best dodger ever. Alright, finally got that guy. If all your money is 5,000 gold, then you need to try harder. So we have to get this to fall down somehow. There we go. I just would have a moment. We got sorted. At the very least, these ghosts move in a set pattern. Just getting the ghost to line up with this path. There we go. So one more room to clear. The ghost will never reach me in here. Solid walls, my friend. Totally safe. Because that's how ghosts work. Now that's the super secret, and it gives us this. A curious map with a strange symbol. That'll probably be how I end the stream, by doing that map. Okay, so are there any ghosts in the house? pretty happy with them being easy. Hey, that was actually all of them. So now, all those ghosts are pretty mad. The super ghost. And it's just going to spend a lot of time being off the screen, or we can't hit it. So, as you will in many situations, we're just gonna phase lock it so hard. I feel that we should get money for all of those. I think we can do anything with these, gooey skulls flying around. One more. There we go. It's worse than King Boo, because it doesn't care which direction we're facing. So we got an epic butt ton of money. Hero, thank you so much for saving me from the ghost move. How thoughtless not telling you the place was haunted. Yeah, so we paid 5,000 to get in, and this turkey, that's actually a peacock, is just like, here, have 50 gold. But now, this mysterious thing has appeared. But before we touch it, I'm going to spend a bunch of this money. And actually, I think we should go and buy magic. Because we use a lot of magic. Bard's going nuts. Vital Vitriol. Looks like it was written by Plague Knight. Right, give us as much magic as we can afford. The last one's 8,000. Not quite there yet. He's not getting more meal tickets. We might see if there's a cheap set of armor. I think we're good. Let's check that we have chalices. Yes, we do. So this battle is different for each platform. Here, we get this guy. Also, apparently we're a gardener now. See if you can figure out who it is before the big reveal. Once again, people making fun of my weapon. And this is how you know I'm playing the PlayStation version. Relatively easy fight for now. You just have to not get hit by the big fire attack. Because that one that uppercuts, it'll stun us. Now he just got mad and got all his health back. So, he's just a poor sport. And that's the attack that stuns you. It does a full ball of damage. we do not want to get hit by his fire attack. One more hit will do it. Okay, so we've taken 2 life bars, but we're not done yet. The game does fully heal us here. Now we're just falling, like, forever. And he basically just jumps around. If we fall, we lose some life. So after 3 life bars, we finally beat him. Surely you have the god's favor. We are now called the Ghost of Shovels. And this is now the Ghost of Sparta. And he just happens to have a shovel on him that he can give us. And we control him, if we want to. He's had enough of our shenanigans. Anyway, if we take this to a smith, we'll get a thing. The guy makes shovels. Why take it to the armor? Okay, so now the armor is going to make something out of the shovel. He broke our shovel. Shovelsmith, what are you on about? This is an armor. The armor of chaos. So, this gives us a sweet attack that lets us float through the air. So it's basically like flying. This is some really nice armor. I think we will call it there, though, in about 2 hours. So, let's go in the menu so it saves, and if you enjoyed, follow me on Twitch. I'm also going to post this on YouTube. You can visit my YouTube channel, which is, of course, Dr. Schneider. Check it out, and I hope to catch you next time. Until then, bye now.